Okay, so hello everyone. So today I'm going to show you how to solve problems or drawing the influence line for shear and at moment. Okay, so from this given problem, we're asked to draw the influence lines for shear and bending moment at point B. So as you can see from the given figure, we have a simple beam with 20 feet simple span, and point B is located at 12 feet measured from point A. Okay, so first, so let us have influence line, okay, for shear. So let's start with shear at point B. Okay. So for this, we will be considering again a unit load. So 1 with a distance, say measured from point A, x distance from point A. So due to that unit load, of course, we will have a reaction at A and reaction at C. RA, and we have RC. Again, so if let's say sum of moment at A equal to 0, so that would be 1 times x minus RC times 20 equals 0. So therefore, we could say that RC would be equal to x over 20. Okay, then if we sum up forces, vertical equal to 0, so I'm just solving for the reactions now. So we'll have, let's say this is x over 20. So we have RA pataas plus RC, which is x over 20 minus 1 equals 0. So from there, we could say that the reaction at A would be simply 1 minus x over 20. Or it could be written as 20 minus x all over 20. Okay, so that is RA. So 20 minus x over 20. Okay, so after solving the reactions, RA and RC in terms of the unit load and in terms of the variable distance x, so we're now ready to analyze the shear at point B. Okay, so let's say, let's start with at x equals 0. Okay, so at x equal to 0, so this would be the simple beam, this would be the RA, this would be the RC. Okay, so this, when x is equal to 0, that means the unit load is located at A. Okay, and here is point B. Okay, so this is 12, and of course this is 8 kasi total niya is 20. Okay, so of course, so if I sum moment at C equals 0, that would be RA times 20, okay, then minus 1 times 20 equals 0. So therefore, we could say that RA is just equal to 1. RA is equal to 1. 1.0. Okay, so if that would be the reaction at A when x is equal to 0, what would be the shear at point B? Okay, so paano ba pagkuha ng shear at point B? So cut the section. So when we cut the section at point B, tapos doon lalabas yung shear sa B. Shear sa B. So considering the left segment, what would be the shear sa B? Okay, so if we sum forces vertical equal to 0 on the left segment, hindi ba't yung RA pataas, tapos yung shear sa B, kunwari pataas natin siyang in-assume, tas minus 1 yung unit load equal to 0. But diba yung RA natin is equal to 1. So therefore, we could say that the shear at B is also equal to 0. Diba? So shear at B would be equal to 0. Okay, so therefore we have, we could say that at x equals 0, the shear at B is equal to 0. So that would be 1 point in the influence line. Okay, so okay na tayo dyan at x equals 0. Next is, okay, let us consider point 2. Okay, so let's say consider point 2. Point 2 is at x equals, ano ba? 12 feet. 12 feet pero sa left side. Bago mag-point B. Left. So 12 feet left. So paano sabihin nun? So ito yung beam. Ito yung reaction sa A. Okay? Tapos puputulin ko. Okay. Putulin ko yung ano, yung beam sa B. So pag pinutol ko yan sa B, ito. Ito yung point B. So di bali ito, 12 foot lang. Okay? So I will be putting the unit load bago mag-B. Okay? So ilalagay ko yung unit load sa left side ng point B. So nandito siya. So ito yung 1 or unit load. Again, ito yung point B. Okay? So nasa left siya. Kung ito yung point B, yung basta malapit na malapit sa point B pero sa left side siya ng B. Okay? So what would be so what we're looking at would be the shear dun sa B. Yan. Okay. So paano masasolve yan? So parang I cut the section at point B. I consider the left segment of the beam. So yan yung nakita kong section. Okay, so solve natin. Okay, so ano natin? So first, let us solve for the reaction. Let us solve first for the reaction. Okay, so continue ko lang So ito yung right segment of the beam. Andito yung RC. Okay, so ito ay 8 feet. Okay? So ano ang reaction sa A? So pwede tayo summation tayo kunwari sa C equal to 0. Yung buong frame whole beam. Okay, so that would be RA times 20. Okay? RA times 20. Tapos minus 1 times 8. Tama ba? Equals 0. So therefore, we could say RA is just equal to 8 over 20. Or that is 4 over 10. Or 2 over 5. 2 over 5. O kaya, we can use the equation that we had kanina. Diba yung RA? Kaya, or use RA is equal to yung equation natin na kanina, sabay RA natin. Diba ang RA natin is 20 minus X over 20. Diba na-derive natin kanina yan. Yan yung RA as a function of, ito yun. No, yung RA is a function of X. So pwede natin gamitin yan. Oops. Okay, so using the equation, 20 minus X over 20. So 20. So kapag yung unit load is nasa point B, ang X doon, diba? Ang X doon ito. And then yung X doon is equal to 12. So 12 over 20. So that would be 8 over 20 or pares lang 2 over 5. Okay, so siguro mas madali kung gagamitin na lang natin yung equation na nakuha natin, yung RA is equal to 20 minus X over 20. So yun na, 2 over 5. Okay, so di bali 2 over 5 to. This is 2 over 5. Okay, therefore, what would be the shear at B? Okay, so consider what would be the shear at B. Okay, so consider left segment. Left segment AB. Okay, so pagka considering the cut section on the left segment, paano makukuha yung shear sa B? Di summation forces tayo, vertical. Forces vertical equal to 0. Let's say RA pataas, so positive 2 over 5, RA yan. Tapos yung unit load pababa, 1 minus 1. Tapos I assume yung shear sa B, I assume na pataas. So that would be plus shear sa B equal 0. So therefore, masasolve na natin yung shear sa B dyan. And ang sagot dyan would be 3/5, no? So 2 over 5 minus 1. So that is 3/5. So positive yung lumabas na sagot ko dito na 3/5. Ibig sabihin, tama yung assumption ko noong direction ng shear pataas. So therefore, we could say that at X equals 12 feet left side, bago mag point B, left side, my shear sa B is equal to what? Ano ang true sign ng shear natin? Okay. Diba yung shear natin yung dito, this is 3/5 pataas. Okay. So pataas yung shear sa B. Ito yun. Tapos diba ang kinonsider natin left segment. Ito yung kaliwang kamay ko, left segment. So tapos yung shear sa B pataas. So pag ganun siya. O, pagka ganyan yung shear, ano siya? Positive or negative? Pag ganito siya eh. Yung ganyan. O, so ano ang sign convention natin dyan kapag ganyan yung shear? Diba? Pataas yung shear sa B. Tapos ito yung left segment is parang bumaba siya. So that is counterclockwise, diba? Counterclockwise. So ibig sabihin, ang totoong sign ng shear sa B would be counterclockwise, meaning negative. Negative 3/5. Okay, so yan ngayon ang shear sa B at X equals 12 feet sa left side. Okay, now next. Okay, so next point, let us consider, say number 3, let us consider at X equals 12 pa rin, kaya lang ito right side naman. Okay, so at right side naman. Right side. So paano yon pagka right side? Okay, so let me draw. Right side, right side. So ito yung beam natin. Okay. Ito yung RA. Okay, so nandito yung point B. Okay, so kung nasa right side yung yung unit load, so nandito na siya. Ito yung unit load. So ito yung 12 feet. Ito yung 8. Tapos ito yung C. Okay? So yung kailangan natin mahanap dyan is yung shear sa B. Shear dito. Shear sa B. Okay. So again, ano ang reaction sa A? Ang reaction sa A natin, when the unit load is at point B, would be the same, diba? 2/5 pa rin to. The same lang, kasi at X, this is at X equals 12. RA would be 2/5. Okay, so for 2/5. Now, so let us compute for the shear at point B. Okay, so considering the cut section, consider segment AB. Okay, so pag tinignan mo at consider mo lang yung segment AB, ano ang shear sa B? So pagka nag-summation tayo ng forces, vertical equal to 0 doon, Okay? So tingnan niyo yung left segment. 'Di ba pagka tinignan niyo yung left segment AB, hindi na siya kasama doon yung yung unit load kasi yung unit load nasa kanan eh. So ang pinaka forces lang natin sa segment AB is the reaction sa A at saka yung shear sa B. Okay? So hindi nakasali yung unit load kasi nasa kanan na part na siya eh. So if we sum up forces, so it would be RA 2/5. Okay? I assume shear sa B malamang malito na pataas, no? So itama na natin. So this should be pababa. Pababa. Okay? So that would be minus shear sa B equals 0. So yun lang naman yung mga forces vertical doon sa segment AB. Again, yung unit load hindi na siya kasama sa segment AB kasi nasa right side na siya ng point B. Okay? So from there, we could say that the shear sa B is equal to 2/5. Okay, 2/5 which is directed downward. Okay. O, tingnan nyo. Yung kanang kamay ko, ito yung shear sa B, pababa daw. Downward daw. And left segment of the beam yung kinonsider natin. So, ito yung left segment of the beam, yung kaliwa kong kamay. So, yung shear sa B, pababa. Ito yung left segment ko sa kaliwa. So, left segment, pababa. Yung shear sa B, pababa. Shear sa B, pababa. So, ito yung left segment ko. So, pag ganun yung shear. Ano ang tamang convention ng sign kapag ganun yung shear natin? Ganyan. Diba? Bumaba yung shear sa B. So that is clockwise, diba? Clockwise. So that means at x equals 12 feet sa right side, ang shear natin sa B, ang totoong sign niya would be clockwise. So positive 2/5. Okay? So yan na yung shear naman at x equals to 12 feet right side. Okay, so let us consider another point. Okay, so x equals 0, x equals 12 left, x equals 12 right. Tapos let's have, yung sa dulo naman, let's have x equals, so 0.4. Dito na lang sa side na to. Oops. Okay, wait lang. Dito na lang. Okay, so let's say consider 0.4 at x equals 20. Nasa reaction na. Okay, so when x equals 20, so ito yung beam natin, ito yung RA natin, ito yung RC. Okay? Tapos yung unit load daw natin nandun sa x equals 20. X equals 20. So nasaan dyan yung point B? Diba dito yung point B? This is 12 feet. Ano daw yung shear dyan? Okay. So pagka kinat natin yan, cut natin yung AB. So ito yung RA. Anong RA natin when x equals 20? Diba 0? Kasi diba ang RA natin is 20 minus x over 20. 20 minus 20 is 0 over 20 is 0. Okay, so tapos andito yung point B. Okay, so tapos doon lalabas yung shear sa B. Tapos ito 12 feet. O syempre pagka nag-summation forces vertical ka dyan, equal to 0, left segment uli, AB, it could say that the shear at B would be equal to 0, right? Kasi yung unit load natin nasa kanan na segment eh. So wala siya dun sa segment na kino-consider natin, segment AB. So therefore, the shear at B would be just 0. Okay? So ibig sabihin, we can say that at x equals 20 feet, ang shear natin sa B equals 0. Okay, so that's it. So i-plot na natin yung mga points natin. Okay, so let us plot it here. Okay, so if we're going to plot it here, oops. Okay, so plot natin. So this would be the influence line for shear at B. So ito yung B, oh. Okay. So at x equals 0, the shear at B is 0. Okay, so dito yon. At x0, the shear at V is 0. So di bali ito yung shear sa B. Yan. Next point. At x equals 12 feet left, the shear would be negative 3 over 5. So nandito yon. Let's say this is negative 3 over 5. Ayan. Tapos, kapag yung x naman is at 12 feet sa right side, ito yun, diba? Ang shear sa B naman is positive 2/5. Positive 2/5. So, let's say, andito siya. That's positive 2/5. Okay? Then, at x equals 20, at x equals 20, shear at B is 0. Shear there at 0. So, andito yun. So, paano natin i-connect yan? So, di bali, ganito yung magiging influence line. So, 0 dito. Tapos, linear. Okay? Tapos, okay. So, tapos from this point, we go up to positive 2/5. Then, from there, from 2/5, nag-0. Ayan. So, yan na ngayon ang influence diagram for shear at B. So, ganyan ang itsura ng influence diagram for shear at B. Ayan. Okay? So, yan yung shear. Okay, next example. How about the bending moment? Okay, how about the bending moment? So, let me copy this one. Somewhere here. Okay. So, okay na yung solution natin, no? So, let us move in here. So, this time, we're going to show what would be the influence line naman. Okay, so, influence line for moment naman sa B. Moment at point B. Kanina, shear at point B. Ito naman, moment at B. Okay. So ganun pa rin, no? So, yung reaction natin dito sa function of x would be 20 minus x over 20. Tapos yung reaction sa C is x over 20. Okay, so this is the unit load. The x ranges from x to 0 to 20. Okay. So let's start. Okay, so let us consider first point. Let's say at x equal to 0, ano ang moment sa B? Sorry, moment sa B. Okay, so paano gagawin doon? At x equals 0, ibig sabihin, yung beam natin, ganyan. Okay, so ibig sabihin at x equal to 0, nandun yung unit load. No? So, syempre, pagka nandun yung unit load, ang RA natin is 1. Kasi 20 minus 0 divided by 20, so that would be equal to 1. So, pagka 1 yung RA, syempre, yung reaction sa C would just be 0. Tapos yung point C natin nandito. Okay, yung point C natin nandun. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin is ikakat natin siya. So, 12 to, no? Okay, so pag kinat natin siya, ito siya. Ito yung RA na equal to 1. Tapos ito yung unit load. Okay, ito yung point C. Okay, so ito yung 12 feet. Okay, so nandun yung moment sa C. Assume ko na clockwise. So, ang concern natin dito, moment this time. Kanina yung sinolve natin kasi shear eh. So, moment naman. So, what would be the moment at C? Diba, pagka nag-summation tayo ng moment dyan, summation moment at C equal to 0, that would be RA times 12 minus unit load times 12. Tapos, plus MC equals 0. Eh, yung RA natin is equal to 1. So, therefore, we could say that the moment C is equal to 0. No? So, 12 minus 12, 0. So, MC, 0. Okay, so therefore, at x equals 0, we found out that the moment, at B, let me correct. This is point B. This is point B. Point B. Point B. Okay. So, again, this is point B. Point B. So, this is MB. This is MB. This is MB. Moment at B is equal to 0. Okay? Now, that's the first point. Let us consider second point. Let's say at x equals 12 feet. Ano ang moment sa B? Okay, so isolate natin. So iputulin ko na yung beam. So ito yung RA. So kapag ang unit load is nasa 12 feet. So ito yung point B. Point B. So ano yung moment daw doon? MB. Okay, so ano yung RA natin muna? What is our RA kapag yung unit load natin is nasa x equals 12? So ano RA natin? Diba RA natin is 20 minus 12 over 20. So therefore, ang RA natin is equal to 8 over 20. 8 over 20, or that is divisible by 4, 2 over 5. So yan yung RA natin. Okay? So if I sum moment at B equal to 0, okay. Pag ganon. So malamang yung MB ko dapat pag ganito, counterclockwise, no? So yan yung MB ko counterclockwise. So if I summation moment at B, that would be RA times 12. Okay, nagtitake ako moment dito, no? RA times 12, that's counterclockwise. Then yung MB, clockwise pala to, positive. Tapos yung negative MB, kasi counterclockwise, equal 0. Kasi yung 1 will just pass through point B. So wala siyang moment arm. 1 times 0. So hindi nakasama yung unit load. So from here, we could say that the moment at B is just equal to 12 RA. And what is RA? RA is 2 over 5. Therefore, this is 24 over 5. Okay? So now, ano ang ang right sign para sa MB? So we can conclude at x equals 12 feet, the moment at B is equal to what? 24/5, 24/5 is actually 4.8. No? So 4.8, this is 4.8. Okay, so ang tanong, ano ang totoong sign ng moment at B? Okay, tingnan nyo yung 4.8, diba that is counterclockwise here? So counterclockwise siyang paganan. So kung ito yung beam natin, left segment yung kinonsider natin, diba? Left segment, tapos ito yung MB. Yung MB natin is counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. So anong ginagawa ng counterclockwise na MB dun sa left segment? Diba pagka counterclockwise, it makes the beam smile. Diba? Due to this MB in this direction, it tends to make the beam smile. So ibig sabihin, ang true sign ng MB would be nakasmile is positive. Kaya positive 4.8 ang MB natin. Okay? Positive 4.8. Kasi yung direction niya, which is we found out na to be counterclockwise, tapos considering the left segment of the cut section, it makes the left segment smile. Kaya positive 4.8 yung moment sa B. Okay? So what's next? At x equals 0, x equals 12, let us consider the third point, B at x. So third point. What about at x equals 20? Yun nasa dulo na siya. Ano ang MB doon? Okay, so yung MB hinahanap natin. Okay, so i-drawing ulit natin. Okay, so i-drawing ko. So pag din-drawing natin yung B, ito yung RA. O, ano muna yung magnitude ng RA kapag ang x natin is 20? Diba 20 minus 20 over 20. So that is 0. So 0 dito. Tapos ito yung RC. Andito yung unit load daw eh. That is at x equals 20. O, ganyan. So syempre the reaction at C would be 1 din. Now, nasaan dyan yung point B? So nandito yung point B. Okay? Okay, sige. Putulin natin para makita natin. Left segment ulit. Putulin yung left segment sa point B. So again, RA dito is 0. Okay, so pag pinutol natin siya doon, this is 12 feet. Tapos nandito lalabas yung moment sa B. Okay? So anong moment sa B? Considering the left segment. Wala, diba? Kasi RA natin 0 eh. So if I sum moment at point B, that would be equal to MB equals RA times 12. Ang RA natin is equal to 0. 0 to eh. So therefore, we could say that MB lang is just also equal to 0. Okay? So again, so at x equals 20, the moment at B is equal to 0. That's it. So from there, we could draw the influence line na. So again, at x equals 0, MB 0. At x equals 12, MB is 4.8. And at x equals 20, MB is equal to 0. So paano ito drawing natin dyan? So 0, 4.8. Okay, so pagka din-drawing natin influence line, okay. So simple lang, madali lang ang influence line niyan. Okay, so okay, so di bale ito. So ito yung influence line. So this would be the influence line at moment at B. So at x equals 0, moment at B is 0. So ito yun. Okay? Tapos, at x equals, dito, at x equals 12, at x equals 12, ano yung na-solve natin? At x equals 12, yun, MB is 4.8, positive. So, positive 4.8, kunwari, andito siya. So, positive 4.8. Tapos, at x equals 20, moment ulit sa B is 0. So, if you will connect it, so the influence line would be something like this. 0, 4.8. Okay, so tapos 4.8 to 0. So, yan na ngayon yung influence line for moment at B. So, ano yung sabihin ng influence line at moment at B? So, as you can see, triangular siya, no? So, ibig sabihin, if the unit load starts from the left, the moment at B is 0. As the unit load moves from point A to point B, tumataas yung moment sa B, linearly increasing at a maximum of 4.8. Tapos kapag yung unit load naman from point B gumalaw papunta sa point C, yung moment sa B bumababa naman. Okay? So as you can see from the influence line, you could see that the maximum magnitude of moment at B would be possible if the unit load is placed at point B. So isang interpretation nun, no? Again, pagka tinanong kayo, based from the influence line, in what position of the unit load does the maximum moment at B occurs? And that would be at 4.8, diba? At 4.8 at point B. Okay, so yun yung ibig sabihin ng influence line for moment at B. Okay, so I hope you have learned out of this discussion.